Okay. So, today... Ooh, I want that ledge to be a little bit better. Today, I am planning on doing some slightly more extensive underground exploration. I'm hoping to find iron. So, I'll have to go fairly deep underground. But fingers crossed that we find what we're looking for. Okay. So, I made a bunch of pickaxes. Oh, shoot. I almost forgot that I'm out of torches. Silly me. Can't believe I forgot that. Alright, first off, I'm going to need sticks. There we go. And then, alright, well, that's one piece of coal, or 2 chunks. That gets me 4 torches. We're not going to get really far with that, so we're just going to kind of borrow the rest of the coal from there. And then we can put that back. Alright, 16 torches. That's a bit better. That is a bit better. Off we go. Hoping to find iron. Of course, now granted, there are other things that would be absolutely wonderful to find as well, in addition to iron. But iron is kind of the... iron is the big one that I'm looking for today. So, I'm crossing my fingers and hoping here that our luck is good and we find some. Now, I think... Gosh. Not sure how far out I am. And I really don't want to dig something up and come out into the ocean. Or, yeah, coming out into the ocean. That would not be good. So I'll have to be careful about that. What is that? Is that basalt? Are we down that far? We might be. Which is good. Yep, that's basalt. All right. We have made it to the basalt layer. 1, 2, yep. And, ooh, I think I heard water. I'm fond of this, I guess you could say, this method of going 2 over and 1 down, because it seems to give me enough time to react to anything unpleasant before I end up drowning in water or lava. Either one is not good. So that's why I keep up this pattern here. May not be the fastest way, but I've found that it seems to be the most reliable way in terms of keeping me alive. So I'm going to stick with it because dying isn't fun. Especially if you die someplace where you're not going to be able to get your things back. That really sucks. You know, like if you fall into a body of water or a magma lake and there's no way you're going back into it to get your stuff. You know, try and swim across some water and not notice that, you know, there was a shark in it. Yeah. Did that twice. Not in this world, but previously. And I learned to keep a very close eye out for sharks because those things are nasty, right? Really, really nasty. Okay. inventory space is always such a problem. I mean, I want to have some food because I'm gonna need it. But at the same time, it takes up valuable room in my inventory. Of course, so does everything else, so I suppose in that regard it's not really any different. Oh, that's quite a bit of gravel. Not really exactly what I wanted to see, but that's okay. I'll just have to make more storage chests for all this. That's all. It is a little frustrating that I cannot tell how far away anything is based on sound. Everything sounds equally close. Uh-oh. Alright, well, we have to be extra careful now because I hear magma. And I have no interest in falling into a pool of magma. And I'm not sure where the pool of magma might be. So, extreme caution is necessary. Extreme caution bordering on, yes, even paranoia. Ooh, look at that. I think that's sulfur there. Okay. Oh, I hear magma. It worries me because that stuff tends to come out of nowhere. One minute, everything is just absolutely hunky-dory. And the next minute you go through a block and it is flaming hot death. And it's virtually impossible to figure out how far away you are from it. I mean, I hear it, but I have no idea where it is. It could be above me, could be below me, could be to the side. I have no clue. And boy, that'll make you feel a bit nervous. And my temperature doesn't seem to be changing at all. So that's kind of totally unhelpful. So, I mean, I can't tell if I'm getting hot because I'm getting close to the magma. I have no idea. But I can hear it ever growing, kind of. So my finger is hovering on the back arrow key to run backwards in case this goes badly. really hope it doesn't because, ooh, look at this. And I think this is, yeah, these are sulfur chunks. I wish I could tell where that sound is coming from. Because it's a little bit freaky not to know. Because it could be coming from anywhere, really. So, basically, my best hope in this situation is to kind of dig, well, kind of like escape tunnels for the magma, so that if I go through a wall and magma comes rushing out, it will hopefully flow away from me. That's the hope. That's the hope. Oh, we're getting a good amount of sulfur here. Ooh, and it continues back. Okay. So, kind of continuing with my creating an escape for it idea. Okay. Anything else here? I don't see anything else here. Oh gosh, I can hear all that magma rumbling. So now the question is, do I continue going down or do I go start branching off to the side? Well, let's try going down a bit more. Put another torch up. Alright, we'll try continuing down. Cross my fingers and hope that I don't run into boiling hot magma. And I'll keep an eye on my temperature gauge. It might tell me if I'm getting close. Emphasis on might. Sometimes you have to be almost in the stuff before your temperature gauge registers it for some weird reason. Wow. We're close. I know we're close to a magma chamber because I can hear it. I just don't know how close. And I'm not getting any warmer. So that might be a good sign. I think that normally if you have, what is it, maybe 2 blocks of stone in between you and the magma, the temperature doesn't register. Oh, I'm tired. Take a nap. Okay. And we have a nice little spot back up here where I can do just that, or actually make a spot a little more conveniently located. Yeah, my temperature gauge doesn't change as I move away from the magma either, so I wasn't terribly close to it. Alright, I'll take a quick nap here. I'll take a drink. It's important to remain properly hydrated when you're chattering away. Okay. All right, and down we go again. Yeah, and I can hear it. This is like those, one of those proceed with caution kind of moments. It kind of does bother me that I have no idea where all that magma is. I can hear it so clearly, but I have no idea where it's coming from. So at any moment I could go through a block and discover that the magma was right behind it. Not exactly what I would call a comforting thought. Not even remotely. I think I'm going to do something really reckless. And I'm going to see if I can figure out where the magma is. This could go very, very badly. I'm honestly not sure. It's a risky idea. Thoroughly risky. Especially since I have the sneaking suspicion that the magma chamber is actually above my head. Just because that's normally my luck, is that the thing that I'm trying to avoid is actually right above me. So, very cautiously, very, very cautiously, we're going to proceed here. Carefully and cautiously. Crossing our fingers. Hoping not to die. On the one hand, getting close to a magma chamber is kind of a good thing, because that's frequently where you'll find like diamonds and other precious metals. Unfortunately, you have to get close to a magma chamber to find those. So that's the less than stellar part of that. Oops. Kind of trying to make sure that I can dig down and yet still be in a good position to run if I take out a block and a flood of magma comes down. Because you want to be able to run really fast if that happens, believe me. I've done that several times. It does not get more fun with time. That's definitely not one of those things that you can learn to love. Because every time it happens, you're mining away, and then all of a sudden, you go through something that you shouldn't have, and presto, you're about to die. And in the back of your head, you're thinking, oh my God, how am I going to get out of this? As you're desperately trying to run away from the flood of magma. Found it! Found it! Alright. Whew, alrighty, so yeah. There's the magma. Cool. So yes, it was above my head. Alright, so just gonna put a few extras in the way there. Magma really doesn't ever like bubble up on you, but still. Okay. What am I doing? Stop digging, you little idiot. Okay. All right. Yeah. So, anyhow, let's look this way. This way suddenly seems much safer. Holy crap. All right. It doesn't like that. So, okay. Too hot. Time to head up. We need to... Yes, yes. I forgot that it does that. And then you have to go and actually, like, cool down. Whew. Alright, I think we might be getting to where we're cool enough. That's where we found our limestone before. And here's more clay. Alright. Let's go get wet really quickly. Just to make sure that we're thoroughly cooled down. Nothing around us. Okay. Alright. I should be wet now. You're about to tell me that I'm wet. Yes, I'm very wet. Okay. So, now that we're cooled down and we're not about to pass out from heat exposure, which would really not be fun, let's see. See how far down we can safely go. All right. We really can't go any further than this. So let's see about going sideways. Except, of course, for the fact that I do have to be mindful that all that lava is actually just overhead. That magma pool is someplace over my head, definitively. I think it's on this side, somewhere up there, but I don't know how far up. Ooh. Okay. Might be closer than I thought. Let's see. Problem is, depending on how close it is, I might have to go back up several levels to avoid the heat. And I don't know if you can actually die from overheating, or if you just keep getting that very unpleasant, like, faint blacking out thing that happens. And I don't really want to find out. Kind of thinking that this is one of those times that it's probably best to just err on the side of caution and stay away from the presumably very large pit of magma that, you know, will burn us alive. Ooh, found something else. Excellent. All right, I'm gonna hope. Oh, shoot. And now I'm starting to overheat again. Okay. But I've just gotten to the level with the interesting ore. Maybe I can go back up just one more and go across from here. I'm going to give this a shot. We'll see. I'm crossing my fingers and hoping that this works out. Because I really want... I think that was iron that I saw just now. And I really want that. But I also don't want to play with any more floods of magma. So I'll have to be very, very careful. Crossing my fingers and hoping that I'm heading in the opposite direction. Yes, and I think that that is what I just saw down here. I think it was brown, but it was kind of dark, so I'm not 100% sure. And since I found the magma pit further down, I am being very, very careful because I don't want to die in a flood of magma. Because I'm carrying a lot of stuff and I don't want to lose it all. That would really kind of suck. But I think, yep, that looks like iron. Awesome. So then technically, I've kind of achieved my overall goal for today, which was I wanted to find iron because I haven't found any yet. So, fingers crossed that this is a good sized vein of iron. Fingers crossed. I'm also crossing my fingers and hoping that I'm right in thinking that I'm digging in the opposite direction from the giant magma chamber. So, here's hoping. Ooh, I see more of it too. Okay. Yep, iron ore. Excellent. So, need light. And then I need to take out a few more blocks here. Okay, and I have to keep a close eye on my temperature gauge because I seem to be right at the level of potentially being dangerously close to the magma pit. So, I'll have to be careful about that. But hopefully I can get all of this. And hopefully there's a lot of it to get. Ooh, I'm seeing more and more. Oh, good. I think we're in luck. I think this is going to be a really good vein. I want to make sure that I can get myself back out after I dig it all up. Because I didn't bring any ladders with me. I didn't want to take up the extra room. So, have to make sure that I'm kind of carving steps for myself as I go here. Ooh, and more. Oh, this is a good vein. Oh, look at that! I gained a level. Cool. I am now level 8. And if I remember correctly, what that means is I'm basically stronger and can move faster. I don't think that it'll change the amount of food that I need. So I think it's pretty much just that I'm stronger and I can move faster, which is good. It's good. It's definitely good. Sometimes I do think that it really would have been nice if the levels were a little bit more involved, like if leveling up got you more. But that's okay. Alright, so I want to go a little bit further down here and make sure that I really did get everything. Because every once in a while, the ore is kind of tricky. And you'll have a couple things of just regular stone or basalt in between sections of ore. So, ooh, that's sulfur back there. I'm tired. Take a nap. Really? Already? Okay. Where did I dig my little... Here we go. Here we go. Alright, quick nap time. Part of me would really like to do a little bit more exploring around the magma chamber, just because that's normally where you can find diamonds, which would be really great. And we're out of food, so we won't be staying too much longer, apparently. But on the other hand, exploring around a magma chamber is extremely dangerous, so that kind of falls under the heading of things that probably should not be done. We'll see. I don't think, well, yeah, I'm wearing very light clothing anyway, so I don't think that taking off my clothing to kind of reduce my insulation level, I don't think that would do anything. And I don't think that wearing armor protects you from heat, unfortunately. Alright, I don't think there's anything else over here, so I think it's just over here. And because I can still hear that magma chamber, I'm being very careful about how close I am to the blocks that I'm digging up. Fortunately, magma moves pretty slowly, so if you're paying attention and ready to run, you can generally avoid it as long as you're careful in how you're digging. So hopefully I'm just not near the magma chamber, or at least not close enough to dig through a wall and have a flood of magma come down on my head. But if I am close to the magma chamber, hopefully if I break through, I'll be able to outrun it. Okay. It's quite a lot of sulfur, so that's good. It's very good. And I like to have these little, I tend to think of them as irrigation ditches almost, so that if I break through a block and magma or water comes through, it can just flood right into that little irrigation ditch and give me a little bit more time to get out of dodge. And the higher up I'm digging, the further back I prefer to be. Wow, this is a lot of sulfur. Awesome. Well, I have to say that today is off to an excellent start in terms of finding resources. This is terrific. Yeah, so far, you know, it's like 60 sulfur sitting there. Also running out of room. Let's see. But that's okay because I'm also out of food, so I'll have to go back up to the surface before too much longer anyway. But this is very good. Very, very, very good. And I should probably go over and check on my farm too. So I do need to keep planting rye seeds, considering how much fun it is trying to deal with feeding yourself now. Okay. Alright, I think we got all the sulfur. Very good. Oh. We're out of room for sulfur. Okay. I'm going to throw out the gravel. I'd rather have the sulfur. Okay. So, now's probably a very good time to head topside. Oh, and since I'm not sure when everybody popped in, I'll show you really quickly. You can see it's getting hotter. I found the magma lake. And we're going to be staying very far away from that because I'm getting hot very, very quickly. And I really don't like that little side effect of overheating where your vision goes dark and you're about to faint. What is sulfur used for? Oh gosh. it's a component in several different things. I think one of them is gunpowder. I think. So what is gunpowder? I think it's coal, sulfur, and saltpeter, maybe? Which reminds me, I haven't found any saltpeter. I'm going to have to go looking for that too. Alright, so somewhere I have, yes. Okay, I need to make bread because I'm very, very hungry. Well, I'm slightly hungry, but that'll become very hungry very soon. Do I have any more water? Yes, got one more bucket of water. Perfect. I'll toss that in the oven. Probably gonna want more coal here soon too. Let's see. Oh, that's ready. Excellent. Okay, I have eaten well. Oh, now I have to figure out where I'm putting everything. Actually, first, do I have fuel in these? I do. I've got a lot of bricks because I've found an awful lot of clay. So we're going to smelt down or melt down the iron. We'll put sulfur in here. 81 chunks of sulfur. That's really good. That is really, really good. Let's see, what else do I have over here? All right, let's put all the cobblestone here. Then I have to find some place to store the basalt. One thing that I need to do soon is start expanding storage in my lower levels. Actually, you know what? I might do that right now. Not extensively, but a little bit. Just kind of clear some of the stuff out of here. Because definitely running out of room. And that is not a good thing. So, let's jump downstairs here. Make an underground pool. Yeah, that's a good idea. That is a good idea. I'm gonna make this my storage wall here. Start out with basalt. I think I might make that pool in between where I was digging before and where the magma chamber is. That might be a really good spot for that. Let's see. Oh yeah, that was stairs down. You know, well, I'll worry about finishing design downstairs at a later time. I need clothes too. Yeah, actually, we'll do leather pants real quick. We should not be wandering around the desert without any clothes on. It's probably a recipe for disaster right there. And let's see. Yeah, I'm going to toss all that stuff in there. I don't need to take the pickaxes with me to check on the farm. I will take the other bucket of water, or the other bucket, rather, and fill that with water. Take the rotten meat just in case. I don't need the torches. Let's see. We'll take the bow, some arrows. Somewhere, I believe that I have, yes, grass trap, wooden rake. Did I bring any seeds back with me? I thought I did. Yeah, I did. Cotton seeds. Take some of those. I do want to see if I can get a farm up and running here by my house here. Oh, and now it's time to sleep again. Because it would be more convenient to have the farm closer to me instead of going for a hike every time I need to go check the plants. All right. Off we go, sword in hand. Let's see here. Doesn't seem to be anybody near our little dugout. And I might have enough sand to actually finish disguising the dugout today. That would be nice. So I want to have a thoroughly disguised dugout here. Let's fill the buckets. And then never carry around filled water buckets on your tray there. Always stick them in your inventory to avoid any possible accidents. Okay, let's see what fell in here. Nothing. Okay. That's all right. Just cover this back up. Just in case, oops. Just in case something might come along and fall into it. I like to have that covered up and ready. Nothing has gone anywhere near that trap. Oh, I dug one over here, I believe. Yes, let's see if there's anything in here. Nope, nothing there. And the other one, well, one of the other ones, I've got several traps. It's here. And there's nothing in there either. But I'll cover that over just in case. There we go. I'll have to make more of those little grass traps. But in the meantime, see how our crops are doing. I really wish that the wild rye plants would be a bit more reliable in terms of how often they actually give you seeds. So, like, even if you weren't actually getting even if you weren't actually getting rye seeds that you could use, it'd be nice if you got wild rye seeds that you could plant. But you really can't count on that. Which is a shame, considering the changes. I had really hoped that the developer would have made the only actual workable food source a little bit easier to acquire. Because flour is the only thing that won't go bad. So it's really the only thing that you can actually stockpile so that you always have some food. And unfortunately, I really do like this texture pack, but it can be difficult to determine. Oh, nothing's fallen in there yet. That's a shame. It can be difficult to determine what is grass and what is actually a wild rye plant without being very, very close to it. So, unfortunately, there is a fair amount of time spent scurrying around inspecting plants. We've got a couple more traps here that nothing has fallen into so far. And I like to just leave those traps alone when I find them because you never know when something might fall into them. And quite frankly, I'm okay with anything that makes it easier to acquire food and or leather. So the more traps, the better. And I do still need to just dig a few more open pits in the ground. I did that with my Let's Play series before this update. And they take a while to work, but animals do just like wander into them, especially during, say, a storm, because they all run away from lightning. And very frequently, they run away from lightning and into a trap, which works out really well. And I should probably get some more wood while I'm out and about, because I'm going to need a lot of storage chests. And I'm still going to need a lot more pickaxes, which is going to require sticks, which requires wood. So, I'm going to need a lot of that. Oh, the jaguar. Those are actually really pretty. I really like those ones. Of course, part of why I like them so much might be the fact that they usually run away from you, so you don't really need to worry about them suddenly deciding to attack you. There's a lot to be said for that. When you're out and about trying to gather resources or food, it can be a little bit of a hassle to constantly have to worry about something coming out and attacking you. Oh, there's another grass trap. Quite a lot of them. I'm not seeing any cows, which is unfortunate because I do actually need to kill something for meat. And I thought there were boars in this area, but I'm not seeing any. Oh, spoke too soon. Spoke too soon. Hello. Congratulations. Your dinner. Gotcha. Excellent. Did I get all those little experience orbs? I did. Perfect. Just run over here and grab my arrow real quick. Oh, that's another grass trap there. Okay. Oh, 2 things of raw meat. Okay, that's good. That's very good. So that concludes the hunting, because since food spoils so fast, it's kind of pointless to have more than 2 things of meat at a time. There's another grass trap. That is really one of the best things about this texture pack, is that the texture for grass and for the grass traps is so different that you don't have to worry about falling into them. The texture pack is Mayfield Texture 2.1, and it was given to me by JP Gaming. He's the one who sent me the link for it. So a big thank you to him, because I'm really enjoying this texture pack a lot. It looks good, and like I said, the grass traps, having the grass traps be a different texture is super helpful. Because it's not fun to be wandering around and all of a sudden fall into a trap. Especially if you happen to fall into one of the random traps that actually has spikes in the bottom. That sucks. Alright, let's see here. I would really still like more wild rye seeds. Except it's getting dark, so I should probably start heading back. And there's another grass trap. Ooh, there's a wolf. Is he alone? Is he alone? Because if he's alone, I don't see any more wolves. I see a grave over there. Hey, come back, come back, come back. Ha! Excellent. You can never have too much leather. Come on. Thank you. Excellent. Oh, look at the horses. We've got Chestnut, Bay, and Palomino. So nice to see you guys. I have to scurry back to safety for the night, so I will not be hanging out. I think that's a hyena over there, so that's okay. So far, I've managed to do an admirable job of avoiding werewolves, because I do not have good enough armor to survive that. So, ooh, it's getting very, very dark. Come on. Just trying to get to safety here, and I think my little hut's over this way. Yes, it is. Excellent. Yay, and safe. Perfect. And a full inventory. So in the morning, we'll head back to the main house. And let's see. Maybe start working on camouflage. I'll leave that there. Or, since I have a whole lot of cotton seeds, I think I'll try and see if I can actually grow anything near the main house. The reason that I didn't initially is because I'm not sure, since it's so close to a desert biome. Hey, are you by yourself? You are, aren't you? That's terrific. Another piece of leather. He was by himself, right? Right. No more wolves. I'm totally fine taking on one wolf without any armor, but I don't really want to take on an entire pack of wolves without any armor. That's just the type of thing that generally does not go well. Okay. So yes, as I was saying, the other somewhat unfortunate thing with this texture pack is that you can't tell if the if the land is fertile or not, because grass looks like grass no matter where you are, and that meat's about to go bad, so we need to cook that really quickly here. And since I'm right by a desert biome, I don't want to... I was thinking that it would not be a good spot for any sort of farming. But I'm going to test that out and just make sure real quick, because it would be more convenient to be able to farm by the house here than to have to run all the way across the desert to do a little bit of simple farming. So let's see here. Create a decent area. Oops. There we go. Okay. Create this nice sandy boundary here. And then put down soil. Fingers crossed that this works. Oops. Gonna need some more sand there too. Okay. Alright. Expand over here a bit. And I don't need the grass. Get rid of that in a minute. Okay, so I'm going to test it with cotton, and I'm going to wait for those to get wet. And while I'm doing that, do I have another shovel? I do. Good. I need to get another rake. I don't remember if I have another one in one of my storage chests in the house or not. Hopefully I do. If not, it's really not like it's the end of the world. Oh, and I don't have a pickaxe on me. That's okay. Okay, well, that got wet, so plant some cotton and see how that goes. While I'm waiting to find out how that went, I'll go up. I think I want to create some actual stairs coming down. Or, instead of that, I could have a door that comes out of the lower level, right by the water there. That might be kind of cool. Okay. And let's see, we'll eat a piece of meat. And take a look at the tools. Do we have Put those away. I don't believe... Yeah, I don't believe we have another rake. Alright. I'm gonna have to make one. Need a lot of sticks here. There. And then, where do I have stone? Here we go. Come on. There. Alright. Yeah, that might be good. If I make... Yeah. In keeping with having it concealed, I'd rather have a second door coming out of the lower level than kind of advertise my presence with a staircase coming down. Of course, the whole secrecy thing is not going to be helped by the garden out front, but I'll live with that. Okay. So, we'll find out fairly quickly if this is actually even remotely acceptable for growing any kind of crops. And then, let's think about this. Where's a good place to have a door coming out? Maybe right over here, because if I fill that in, there we go. And then that, and then have a door come right here. I like that. Okay, I like that. And I want more sand. I also need to find saltpeter. I have not found any saltpeter yet, and I'm gonna need that. Yeah, I'm gonna lose some of that, but that's okay. Come on, return to normal. It's kind of irritating when the water does that. I don't want it to. But by digging down like this, oops, didn't mean to do that. I'll fix it later. I'm preventing most things from using the water as an entrance because they should not be able to, just jump right into the water here. They shouldn't be able to jump up the 2 blocks, or at least most of what is going to be in the water won't be able to. So that just kind of keeps things away a little bit better. And I don't remember what's down there. That's sand. Okay. That's why it breaks so easily. Excellent. That's taken care of. That in there. And I do have another shovel. Perfect. And it's going to be dark soon. It gets dark so fast. Okay. I want this to all be sand. I just prefer to have a nice sandy border, or depending on where I am, I'll do a cobblestone walkway around my farming area. Totally personal preference. There we go. Oops. Gonna need more sand there too. Alright, so going to need, let's see. Do I have more shovels? One more? Yeah, you're probably gonna need more shovels. Okay, let's put some of this away. I'm really hoping that I can successfully grow things here. because that would be extremely helpful. I'll toss that in there too. And I thought I had pickaxes. What did I do with them? No. Maybe I did not have pickaxes. Yes, I did. Right there. I knew I had them. Okay. Do I have any sand laying around up here? I think so. Right there. Perfect. Okay. Secret entrance is going to be a little interesting to build. I might need more soil. That is kind of the downside to doing anything in a very sandy environment, is that everything that you do... Seriously? Hi, Mr. Bear. Go away. As in, like, far, far away. As in, you are very definitively not welcome here. And I can see that you walked all over my crops, you nasty thing, you. But fortunately, he's pretty much stuck. Because he can't get out of that water. Which is fine with me. You just stay stuck. At least I'm 90% sure that he can't get out of the water. Before I get in a staring contest with him that might piss him off, I should probably remember that I'm not 100% sure that he can't get out. Okay, so let's see. We're going to have to go in quite a ways and down. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Okay. Alright. Let's see. I have to remember how far over I need to go, and then how far up I'm going to need to go. Seriously? How did you get out? I was sure you wouldn't be able to. How did he get out? I was thinking you guys couldn't jump that far. Well, shoot. I'm not overly thrilled with that. Not at all. Get lost. He can't. Not easily. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna have to find a way to fence that off. Because otherwise, that guy's gonna be a frequent visitor. And I don't want him to be a frequent visitor. Okay. Let's see. A wood fence isn't terribly, terribly effective. That's not why I did that. Get lost. Come on, get lost, go away. So of course he's not going to. You're screwing up my plans here, buddy. Delightful. Well, I don't want you here either. So go away. I want this whole area to be incredibly uninviting for you. Wonder if I can kind of convince him to, like, go out into the open water. And then maybe he won't be able to get back. Huh. how am I going to get rid of that? I don't want him there. Looks like I'm going to have to ignore him for a while, though. Oh well. I'll figure that out later. I'm going to go back to something fun, which is my little secret tunnel here. I just heard water. Is he in the water? Yeah, just the wrong body of water. Bears are incredibly uncooperative. Which kind of makes sense because in real life, bears are incredibly uncooperative as well. So it would be more strange if they cooperated with you. Let's see here. I should probably go down again. Just trying to remember what level my lower level, the lower level of my house is on. Oh no, I don't have any torches with me. Have to go get torches in just a minute. I can hear the bear out there. Where'd he go? Oh, he's right there. Awesome. Get lost, dude. You are not welcome around here at all. So, let's see. I need... Well, for one thing, I need another door. So... Oh. I need another door and I need a few more pickaxes. I need more coal, too. Drat. Let's see. Maybe would be a good idea. What direction do I want to go at this from? I think here. I think this is a good direction. And I want stone on both sides of the doorway. And then, am I there? I am. Okay. Awesome. I'll just fill this in. There we go. Now I need 2 doors. What do I have down here? Oh, there's cobblestone. We'll leave that there. Oh no, that's basalt, not cobblestone. So we'll put that in that one. Gonna need more storage chests too. Let's see. I'm gonna need a lot of stuff. You always end up running out of space before you really think you should. Okay, get a little bit of this out of the way. Now I'm gonna need the wood back. And I need 2 doors. Excellent. Okay, perfect. So, 1 door there. And the other door, where's our friendly bear? I don't see him. Right there. He's still in there? Seriously? Okay. Perfect. And with that, our passageway is complete. Am I going to mine again on this stream? Yeah. Yeah, I am because, for one thing, I need more coal. So I need to go looking for that. And for another, you can really just never have too many resources. Yeah, the meat is... The meat is a little frustrating. We really do need to have a way to refrigerate that or preserve it. Something. Because it goes bad way too fast. And I don't know I don't know how he would go about that. I'm imagining something to do with, like, oh gosh, what could he even use? Something to do with the electronic system to somehow make a refrigerator or an ice chest. Or if you had some kind of game mechanic where if you made a storage chest but placed it in water, that would keep it cold. Or if you made a storage chest and then went and found some ice and put a block of ice into the chest, that would keep it cold. I mean, something like that. But yeah, I definitely think that we need a way to preserve food, because it takes way too long to go hunting for food if you want to get anything else done, really. And now we have iron ingots. Excellent. Let's see here. Make a few more pickaxes. And I'm going to gather up my remaining torches. Where did I put those? Here we go. 4 torches left. Okay, time to sleep again. Hello and welcome. Making us all vegetarians. Yeah? Yeah, you have a point. It really is. Which is probably... Wait, I don't see the bear anymore. Where'd he go? Oh. That's where he went. Not really super helpful, but I'll deal with the bear later. We'll deal with the bear later. Right now, I would like to find coal. And for that, I don't really want to go that way. We'll go this way. For coal, that is usually closer to the surface, so I'm not going to go down as deep as I was mining before. And hopefully, I can find another good vein of coal. So far, with this world, I've only found 1 that was actually a really good vein of coal. I haven't seen any others, which is a little upsetting because you need coal for a lot of things too. And I really do not want to have to spend a whole bunch of time running around chopping down trees just so that I can burn the wood to do nothing more than make coal. That wastes a lot of wood. What am I going to make? You mean what am I going to make with the coal? Or with the iron? With the iron, I want to make iron armor, because right now I do have some copper armor, but it's not really as strong. So I need the iron for that. Awesome. Well, thank you for dropping by. Strange Gameplay. Thanks for the like. And oh my gosh, we found some coal, so that's really awesome. And thank you for wishing me good luck with the bear. I need to not only get rid of the current bear, but try to make sure that I don't get any more. So that's going to be... It's going to be a bit of a challenge. I only found 1 thing of coal. Well, I need a lot more coal than that, so... We're going to be continuing on for a while. And then also with the iron, at some point, I am going to want to make a hammer so that I can make some furniture. I don't know how much furniture I'll make, but I do want to be able to make some furniture. So both of those, both the hammer and better armor require iron. Now, if I had enough diamonds to make diamond armor, that would be awesome. I don't see that happening. I have never actually been able to find that many diamonds. So I'm not going to hold my breath. But it would be pretty cool. I'm really kind of hoping to find more coal near the first piece of coal, because generally speaking, you find it fairly close together. Granted, every once in a while there are those random times, and this seems to be one of them, where you just find that one little block of coal. Oh no, there's more down there. Okay, so we're in the right area for coal, and I see sandstone or limestone there. I'm not sure which, but I don't think I want to dig up because I don't want to bring a column of sand down on my head. That's not fun. So let's just focus on the coal here. What are you doing? I've got one of my cats on the back of my chair behind my head, and fortunately it's not the one that likes to eat my hair, but he does like to get in my way. So for now he's behaving himself. We'll see how long that lasts. Generally not too long. Okay, so this is a fairly good amount of coal that I'm finding here, which is very good. Oh, and now that we have all that sulfur, I think that it's sulfur that I need to make the flaming arrows. So I want to make a few of those. Because once you get animals trapped in a pit, if they don't die right away, you don't necessarily want to climb down in the pit with them. But, I mean, just shooting regular arrows at them, it's going to take forever to kill them. So flaming arrows are a bit more helpful with that. They're also more helpful in general when you go up against bigger animals, because they kind of do, basically it's doing damage over time and not just the initial damage from the hit of the arrow. So they are very helpful. Okay. That might be the end of this particular little vein of coal, and I want to find more. It would be nice to be able to make the gun, because that's much more powerful. That's also another thing that I need iron for, is the gun. And with a gun, it's so much easier to deal with bears. So much easier. Okay, well, this does seem to kind of be the end of our coal right here. Alright, onward we go. We were headed in this direction. Let's see what else is out here. Go cave hunting. Yeah. Yeah, again, kind of need a lot of coal so that I can have torches. Okay. And if you look, there's one right down there. The fun part is getting down there without falling and dying. Oops. Yeah, that was almost a fall and die moment. Okay. Let's go down here. Alright, and oh, I need another shovel. Here we go. Okay, go down this way. And this really does seem to be, well, yeah, this is less of a cave and more of a open pit in the ground kind of thing. But that's okay, we can do a little bit of digging off of this and see if we discover anything terribly useful, because you never know. And it is kind of helpful to find an area where, like, kind of the initial digging has already been handled. I really do need to find some saltpeter, so we kind of have to go looking in some sandy areas, or under some sandy areas, to find that. Which Saltpeter is really good because in addition, I mean, you need it for a lot of things, but it can also be used as a fertilizer. So 3 cheers for that. Unfortunately, it's somewhat of an incredible pain to get your hands on. Alright. I don't think that I'm going to make it back to home base before it gets too dark to safely travel, so we're just going to take up residence here for the night. There we go. Come on. There we are. Okay. Excellent. So, alright, now I need to get back onto that. There we go. Please have some saltpeter somewhere underneath one of you, behind one of you, something. Because in addition to fertilizer, it's also needed for a few other more weapons-related items, which would be nice. I did happen to find one incendiary keg when I was digging through graves a few live streams back. But honestly, those kegs are not my favorite thing to deal with because I've had a few mishaps with them. So, yeah, they're not really my favorites. I prefer not to blow myself up. And you also have to be really careful because they have a tendency to do a lot more damage than you initially think they're going to. Oh. There we go. And that was probably just before that meat went bad, so that was pretty good timing. Okay, well, this is a lot of... Well, let me pick it up and see. Is this actually... No, this is limestone, not sandstone. The textures are pretty close together with this texture pack. But that's okay. I like limestone. It's not like I have anything against it. I would just prefer to have sandstone. Alright, well, since all this seems to have to offer is an extensive amount of limestone, I think that we can probably safely say that we're done wandering around in here. Let's see. I think I came out, yeah, right over here. And there's another little, well, I don't think this is actually a cave. Yeah, no. It's more like a small dugout, basically. Nothing terribly interesting there. Let's see if we can get further up on the mountain. Let's do that. I haven't really climbed this mountain yet, so now is as good a time as any to see if we can find anything interesting up here. Sometimes I've managed to find coal right at the surface by climbing higher up. Not that that will necessarily be true this time, but never really hurts to check. And it wasn't true when I went up the other side of it, so it might not be true climbing up this side either. But I'll find out. I'll find out. And if nothing else, I am collecting an ever-growing supply of cobblestone, which is not a bad thing because I do plan to do a fair amount of expansion on my little dugout. And I'll want the cobblestone for that. So I definitely will get some use out of it. Not to mention the fact that I generally prefer to make stone tools instead of upgrading them to copper or iron. Just because stone is so much easier to find that I feel like it's fine to spend a whole bunch of stone making a bunch of tools. I don't feel like there's anything more important that I could be doing with it. And with iron and copper, I always feel like there's something more important that I could be doing with it instead of making it into an axe or a pickaxe. I do usually have one set or one or two iron pickaxes just because I've heard people say that when you actually find diamonds, you have to mine them with something very hard. Otherwise, you might not actually get the diamonds out of the block of diamond ore. So, just for that reason alone, I try to make sure that I actually have an iron pickaxe so that if I do find diamonds, I'm ready for them, basically. Okay, I'm not noticing coal, which is kind of the same thing that I didn't notice the last time that I went climbing on the mountain. And I do still want more coal because I'm going to want a lot of torches to do any extensive cave explorations. If I'm going to spend a lot of time exploring in a cave, I would prefer to go into it with at least 40 torches. Just because then I'm not worried about having to come running back up because I ran out of light. Oh, this cute little, kind of like a little chamber here at the top of the mountain. Nothing else terribly fascinating up here, unfortunately. So, alright, now we have to get back down without getting killed. So, it's always an interesting challenge. Yeah, and you know, I don't want to test it. It's one of those theories that I kind of feel like I will just take their word for because I don't want to discover that they're right by losing diamonds. So yeah, I'm just kind of taking their word for that and trusting in that and acting on that. Acting on that information. All right, let's see. Okay, I think I need to go down this way. Down always seems to be much more difficult to do than up, mostly because sometimes you're not really as safe from falling off the edge of the cliff as you think you are. Alright. And if I remember correctly, there's really nothing fascinating over here. Yeah, no. But yeah, I'm kind of closing you guys in. Get over it. Also kind of tempted to experiment with that incendiary keg there. But no, I won't do that. It's not really to my benefit to blast a giant hole right next to my house. Alright, do we still have our bear problem? No, he seems to be gone. Okay, that's a bit of good news. So, let's check here. I can tell that we've had a lot of visitors because all the soil is messed up. Alright. I don't think that this is terribly good soil for growing rye. And we did get some cotton, which, okay, that's good. But I don't know that it's going to be very good to try and grow rye here. Of course, it doesn't help that the bear kind of trampled on all the crops. So that's another thing that I need to get the saltpeter for, is so that I can fertilize that, so that I can actually grow rye, because I'm going to need to do that. We do have quite a few wild rye seeds, which is good. And let's see here. I need to put a torch back here. There we go. Okay, unload a bunch of my stuff. Only 15 chunks of coal. That's... it's really not as good as what I was hoping for. Let's put it that way. Let's just drop all this off. I'll probably take the rest of the dirt. I might want that. And we're going to turn all those into torches. Oh, look, we still have one whole chunk left over. I'll drop that in there. And the bread's about to go bad. Shoot. The bread seems to go bad very quickly once you actually cook it. Okay. So we have enough torches now to actually kind of get somewhere in terms of underground exploration. So I think it'd be a good idea to continue that a bit. Oh, that's nice. The bear went away and now we have a lion. Boy, you know, really kind of can't win here. Oh wait, I need more pickaxes. I'm not ready to go out. I am not ready to go out. Yeah, caves can be a lot of fun. You can find some great things in them. Of course, getting around in them can also be very challenging, but that's okay. That's okay. All right. So, I think we're good. Let's see. Let's go this way. Let's see what might be over here. Oh. Actually, what am I talking about? We can go explore our very own little cave down here. Because I never did actually finish exploring down here. I just walled it off. So, let's go and have a look, shall we? Alright, I don't think that there's anything in here with us, which is the preferred state as far as I'm concerned for caves. Alright. Let's see how deep down this goes. Alright, I think there's something down there. Maybe not. Maybe it's just that it goes down so deep that it looks like there's something down there. And it does go down pretty deep. This is going to be interesting. Okay. So my preferred method for exploring these kind of caves with the general goal of not getting killed is to basically carve a staircase as I go down. So, let's see here. And hopefully this leads to some additional ore, or, you know, something else useful and interesting. But, at the very least, it will definitely be interesting. We'll see about useful as we go. But I think interesting is kind of a given. I'll see what we find down here. Yep. Inhabited. So let's see what we've got. I see 2 hyenas and a lion so far. And it looks like it goes pretty far. So yeah, let's see here. I kind of thought when I first came down and found the lower levels, I kind of thought that there were animals down here, so I was right. Alright, let's see. I prefer to have the 2-block width as I'm going around. Just gives me a little bit more room to maneuver. And there's 2 hyenas down here, so I don't really want to piss off either one of them, because then I'm going to have to deal with both of them at the same time. Alright, I think that goes fairly far off in that direction. So, I think once we get down there, we'll head in that direction first. Actually, we could probably do this. It's probably a quicker way down. And let's see here. There we go. Yep. Hi. Can I jump? Yeah, I don't want to try jumping. Don't want to try it. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so it ends there, but let's see. Where did our lion friend go? There he is. Oh, more sulfur. Alright, I'm liking this. Alright, I'm not liking it anymore. I hear magma. Go away. Okay. So it looks like we've got a couple different levels here. Keep an eye on my temperature gauge. With an eye towards avoiding being burned alive. Let's see if we can explore the upper level first. Come on. Clear off a nice area here. Okay. Oh. Alright, well that doesn't go all that far. I'm going to take that torch back. There we go. Okay, let's check out the lower level. Oh, the lion went back that way. That's fine. Yep, definitely hearing magma. Ooh, I can also see off in that direction it looks light. I don't know what that's coming from. Okay, I'm getting, yep. Anything interesting down there? That's very deep. And it's very hot over here. There's the magma right up there. Okay. I wonder if this is all one big magma chamber that's the same one that I found in the mine, or if this is a different one. Well, either way, we're not really going to be able to go too far that way, because temperature levels skyrocket dangerously. I wonder how far under the water that magma goes. Well, regardless, this is a good vein of sulfur, so found that. But I am kind of curious about the magma chamber now. Unfortunately, really, really hard to explore that appropriately. That whole overheating and passing out thing is very, very inconvenient. I'd like to explore that other one there that goes down, but I'm too close to the magma. It almost seems like after the most recent update, it seems like now the temperature sensitivity has been increased. I don't know if... Oh, I bet it's part of the difference between the male and female players. Because the male players are tougher. What is that lion going on about? Dude, get lost. I'm busy. Ooh, I gained a level. I am now up to level 9. I still don't want to play with the lion when I'm wearing no armor. Okay. That's good. Yeah, I'll bet the temperature sensitivity has to do with the difference between the male and female players. At what point do I start to overheat here? Okay, I'm fairly safe here. Right about here. Okay. So maybe if I go over here and come down, because I'm not overheating here. Not at all. Let's try this. Let's try this. Because now I'm extremely nosy about what's down in that dark shaft, so I want to explore. I just want to be able to do it without passing out from the heat. Especially with 2 hyenas and a lion behind me. Not really good companions to have around when you're passing out. Eat the bread before it goes bad. Okay, so I'm right at the edge here. Still not overheating, so I think we're good. Let's see. Let's go this way and curve around. I really do wish that the sounds that you heard were actually took distance into consideration. Because when you're down in the caves, you're constantly hearing all the animals that are up above you, but they don't sound like they're up above you. They sound like they're kind of right behind you, which can be a little creepy. It's like I'm digging in a deep, dark cave here. I don't actually know what's around me, and yet it sounds like there's a wolf pack behind me. That doesn't really make me feel confident in what I'm doing. Okay, I need some light down here. Very, very carefully. Okay. Need to be careful with heat as well. Keep a close eye on my temperature gauge here. Alright. There's another thing that I'm not sure about is like what happens when you when you pass out, or if you actually pass out. I've always gotten away from the heat before I get to the point where I pass out. So I don't know if you like literally fall over, you know, faint, fall off the ledge. I don't know if that's what happens, or if it's just that that loss of vision. And admittedly, I'm not all that certain that I really want to find out, because like right now, this would be a really bad time to pass out and fall off the ledge. So, in general, passing out and falling off the ledge is a bad idea. I'm interested to see how deep this goes. So, let's see. Okay, I've only been streaming for about 2 hours. We can keep going. All right. Okay. Where do I want to put a torch? Right there? That's good. All right, that still keeps going down. Awesome. I think we have quite the adventure on our hands here. Let's see how far down it goes. And before too much longer here, I'm probably going to have to dig a little cubby in the side of the wall and take a nap. Because I can hear all the wolves, so I know it's nighttime. So before too long, this thing is probably going to tell me that I'm tired and I need to take a nap. But kind of procrastinate on that for a little while. I don't want to take a nap. I'm not tired. You don't know what you're talking about. See? I'm tired. Take a nap. Alright. And I do have to be careful with where I'm digging. I don't hear any lava anymore. I don't hear the bubbling magma. But that doesn't mean that I am actually far enough away from it that I don't have to worry, because you never know when you could find more of it. Okay. Alright, let's see. Ooh, we're getting close to... Look at that! I think this goes to the bottom of the world. I think we are officially going to reach the bottom of the world here. Which is kind of cool. Kind of cool. Alright. Getting closer. My poor dog, she gets so bored when I'm on the computer. She's like, this has nothing to do with me. I want to go do fun things. So she keeps coming in and checking on me to see if I've come to my senses and decided to do something fun yet. Okay. How far down is it? I think it's further than I really want to jump. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. I think this is the bottom of the world. Yep. Wow. We have now reached the Earth's core. That's what we've done. We've reached the Earth's core. Awesome. Okay, so now the question becomes, do we go back up and wander around and look for more caves, or do we start digging off of the side of this? What do you guys think? Climb back up and go hunting for more caves, or start digging off to the side from this one? No ideas? No thoughts? Alright. Let's see. The magma is that way. So I'm going to go this way. Seems like a perfectly logical method of deciding. Let's see. And I don't know, like, I've heard that diamonds usually form near magma, Oh my gosh. I think diamonds also form at the Earth's core. I think that diamonds also form at the Earth's core. I'm pretty sure. Because look at that. I think that's diamond. So, all right. First off, I'm going to see if I can find more of it. And secondly, I'm not going to try to dig it up right now because all I have with me are stone tools. And I don't want to risk damaging the diamond and losing it. So I'm going to wait until I have an iron pickaxe to actually dig it up. So right now I'm just kind of going to basically excavate around it and see if there might be more. And then once I have an iron pickaxe, I'm going to come back for it. Now, if this means that diamonds form at the Earth's core, I might be digging an awful lot around here. Because I would prefer to mine the diamonds instead of go hunting werewolves on the full moon. Much prefer to mine the diamonds. So this could signal an absolutely beautiful discovery. If there's more than one block of diamonds. So far I've just seen that one block. So I'm not sure. We'll see. Cross our fingers and hope that there might be more down here somewhere. But I don't want to get my hopes up too high. Of course, even just that one block of diamonds, that one block of diamond ore, that's awesome. You know, it's not like I want to say, oh, it's only one block. Well, that's insignificant because it's not. As far as I'm concerned, any diamonds are significant. Let's see. I don't hear magma, so that's good. I think I really am heading away from the magma. That's very good. I don't want to play with magma. That stuff is scary. Which makes sense, right? I mean, in real life, fire is really scary, and volcanoes are scary. So, to an extent, in games, that level of apprehension holds over. Underneath it, yeah. I'm hoping that there is more there. It's time to turn around, because I don't think we're going to magically stumble on more as we go this way. So, let's go out a bit further here. Oh look, there's a second block. Alright, so we found 2 blocks. Let's see here. 3 blocks. Alright, so the diamonds form at the center of the Earth theory is seeming pretty solid. I think this is a really good theory here. And there's a 4th block. Oh my gosh, this is great. This is great. Absolutely wonderful. And I think I see another one. Yep, 5th. Okay. Alright, it's time to go topside and make an iron pickaxe. Because I want that stuff. And I want it now. So, let's run up there and craft that. There's our magma pit. And somewhere up here should be our lion and 2 hyenas. Let's see if we can get eyes on them. There they are. Okay. Now I just have to get back up. Okay, I think that'll do it. This nice little puzzly way that I came down. What did I just see there? Malachite. Ooh. I'm really fond of this cave. I am really, really fond of this cave. This is going really, really well. Ooh, more below it. Excellent. And more. Ooh. And more. Awesome. Isn't it great? This wonderful cave right below our house. It's absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect. There's quite a bit here. Oh, good. So the summary here is that I will be doing some very extensive mining in my own basement. That's the summary here. Because, wow, there's a lot of this. That's great. That is great. Okay. I think I might have gotten it all. Alright. Got everything that I see right now. Might come back and search for more later. Not really going to be my biggest concern right about now. Let's go up and up. I hear wolves, and I'm just hoping that there aren't any in here with me. I think they're all outside, though, which is where I prefer that they be. I don't know why I have that there. There we go. Okay. I do need to make another door to close that off. But, I'm going to worry about that later. I have other priorities right at this particular moment. So, let's drop all of that in there. That can melt down. Put the sulfur away. Wow, that's a lot of sulfur. And yes, the iron was in here. Oh, let's get rid of some of this other stuff. Okay. Some more copper. Copper there. Swap that out. And make a couple of iron pickaxes. Yes! Oh, stop that. There we go. And then I'm going to want a few more ordinary pickaxes too. Because I did use up my entire supply. Oops. What did I just do? Oh yeah. That's right. I used up all the sticks. Let's put some things away here. Oh. There we go. I should probably sleep really quickly. I don't want to be falling asleep when I go back to fetch the diamonds. Excellent. It's very, very exciting. Okay. Oh. I do, however, want to unload this stuff. Boy, I've got a lot of basalt. I wish that you could craft with that, you know, because you can't. You can use basalt as a building material and nothing else, and that just does not really seem fair to me at all, because you end up with an awful lot of it. So I think you should be able to use it for something else. Okay. Ignore those two. Kind of ignore the lion here too. Alright. And then which way are we going down here? This way. All right. I'd be very, very careful. The last thing that I want to do is step wrong and let myself get killed now that I just found diamonds. There we go. Excellent. All right. Ah, diamonds. Ooh, and more. And still more. Okay, well, I'm liking this. I don't want to waste my iron pickaxe on just normal basalt, so kind of carve around it with this. Probably going to need a torch. Good idea to see what I'm doing here. All right. Let's check around and we'll just make sure that we actually got it all. But that's pretty good. 14 diamonds. That is pretty darn good. And I'm going to be spending a lot more time trying to dig down to the center of the world to look for diamonds now. It's nice to know that I don't have to go play by the boiling hot lava. I keep saying lava, but technically it's not. It's underground, so it's magma. It's not lava until it actually comes out of a volcano. Okay. Let's check up here too. Just to be completely certain that we got it all. Now, as much as I would love to immediately start crafting diamond items, I do have to think about this carefully because right now, 14 diamonds seems like a lot, but once I start using it, it's not going to seem like a lot at all. That's going to go away so fast. So I do need to be careful about what I make out of those 14 diamonds. I definitely think I want to make a diamond machete because with this I'll be able to hunt much bigger game, much easier. And I also want to make diamond armor. So I'll have to see. For the copper armor, I needed a base of fur clothing. I think it's the same for the diamond armor. I'll have to double check. And in that case, I need to make the diamond machete first because I think I only have one thing of fur. So there's going to be a lot of hunting needed. Diamond arrows, yeah, I could do one. Okay, I think we got all the diamonds. I think that's officially it for this section. So, let's go make some fancy new toys. And then we can try them out, because I think to make the armor I am going to need fur, which means I'm going to have to go hunting. So yeah, I'll make a diamond machete. We'll do like 1 or 2 diamond arrows, not a whole lot, because every once in a while I lose arrows, and I don't want to lose a diamond arrow. That would just be really upsetting. And then, let's see. So a diamond machete, a diamond arrow. And then I think that's going to be it until I have a chance to go hunting. And let's see. I'll need to hunt bear. I don't remember if I saw bison nearby. Pretty sure bison give fur as well. I'll have to check and see if I have any bison terribly close, because if I do, that would be great. Okay. So we're going to put these away. Definitely not going to be using that. Need wood. Oh no, I have 4 fur. So I might be able to do something. Might be able to do something. No, wolves don't give fur, they give leather. So, yeah, they're not... It's not that they're not helpful. I shouldn't say not helpful. Okay. Alright. Let me check and see. Granted, it's been a while since I've made anything out of diamond. So... Diamond machete. Oh. So I need to... Is that a stone or an iron machete, though? Okay. I'll check. And then diamond-tipped arrow. That might be an iron arrow. Yeah. Okay. So first off, I need the iron. That's copper. Yeah, there are a few different things that that I think that they should change in terms of what animals drop, because it's not always terribly realistic. So it would be nice if a few of those were changed. And I thought I had some more feathers. Yes. I knew I had more feathers. Okay. So, iron machete first. And then an iron-tipped arrow. And then that gets... Oh. Alright, I'll do 2. I'm going to save those. Okay. Perfect. So, I'm going to put stuff in there. I'll put some stuff up here. Let's see. Oh yes, I need flaming arrows as well. Nope. Hey, I wanted just one of those. Okay. Yes. Fire arrows. Excellent. So you just need to take regular arrows and add sulfur. And you have fire arrows. Perfect. Ooh, now, what do I need for the diamond armor? Here we go. So, yeah, you have to have iron first. Okay. And iron is fur. Yep. Okay. So I have 4 things of fur. A coat is 6. And leggings are 4. So I can make the leggings. And then there's that. What did I do with? Here we go. I don't need to carry those with me. Okay. So iron leggings. Diamond leggings. Okay. Now I need to go hunting. So, this will be fun. Somewhere I think I have copper armor. Maybe I don't. Maybe that's just wishful thinking. It might be. Might be wishful thinking. Alright, I'm going to want that. Let's see. Don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. Oh, clothing wore out. What's a leather shirt? It's a jerkin. Okay, a jerkin might be all that I get. There we go. And then cloth. And a shirt. Okay. Alright, now we can get dressed. Oh, probably use a hat too. There we go. And as soon as we take a nap, we're gonna go hunting. Alright, so I can put the leggings on over my pants. Okay, perfect. That is what I wanted to verify. I'll take that, but I'm going to leave that. Oh, my shoes are about to wear out, though. So I should probably... Come on. Here we go. I should probably make some more shoes. Just so I don't have to worry. And we'll make the heavy-duty cavalry boots. Those will hold up a little bit better. Okay. Alright, so we're going to take a nap. And then go hunting for fur. What time is it? 8 o'clock. Let's see here. Okay. Oh, that's just a wolf. Okay, not interesting. See? I knew my shoes were about to wear out. Okay. So now watch. Since I'm actually looking for a bear, I'm not going to find one. Oh, it's time to eat something. So let's make a thing of bread. Oh, no, I do have a full bucket of water. Good. Good, good, good. Fearless, be quiet. You're fine. No. Alright, come on. Cook quickly. Stop. You're fine. You're not going out. Okay. There we go. Now we're full. And off on our hunt. And yeah. I don't see a bear in sight. When you don't want the things, you can't get rid of them. But as soon as you intend to go hunting them, presto, they all disappear. Ah, there he is. Okay. Let's see here. What's the best angle? Because we're going to have to run away. I want my arrows. Where's my other one? There. Ha! Awesome. So 2 diamond arrows and 2 hits with a diamond machete kills a bear. Which is really good to know. Hey, look at that. We've got our 6 things of fur, which is great because that means that we can craft the top for our armor. We'll put the leggings on because I really would not mind having a little bit more fur. So, I don't think they drop anything, but we're going to check. Where did all my little experience orbs go? There we go. So if you hit them in midair, they fly, which is pretty cool. Ooh. Awesome. 1 thing of leather. Okay. All right, let's check up on this guy. Okay. What do you give? Come on. What do I get from you? Come on. Another thing of leather. Okay. This is good. This is good. There's another bear. We're going to go ahead and get some more fur. Although, Let's see if we can kind of lure him straight at us. Yep, we sure can. See, he's running right through. There we go. You get them to run through the cactus. That's super helpful. Get lost. Not a chance, buddy. My kill. Okay, but I lost one of my diamond arrows, which I'm not super thrilled about. So, where did it go? I want both my diamond arrows back. Seriously, I really do. Where did it go? I don't see it. Shoot. It didn't go in the water, did it? I didn't think it did. The idiot hyena did. He's now being eaten by piranha, so, you know, excellent reason not to go in the water. The bear was like right around here when I shot him the first time. Drat. Oh, I lost a diamond arrow. That's sad. That is sad. Oh well, hopefully I find more diamonds. Let's see. I've got 11 things of fur, a couple things of leather. Well, what the hell. Let's keep going. Let's see what else we can find. Be nice to find a herd of bison, because those guys are awesome in terms of fur. Meat, too, actually, which... Darn, you know, that really makes it a shame, because there's no point in taking on the entire herd, because you can't use all the meat that you'll get before it goes bad. Hey, we may have found more caves. We may have found more caves. No, that's not a cave. What's over here, though? That's a cave. That's a cave. We just have to get to it. Saltpeter. Oh, awesome. Okay, so let's see. All right. I'd rather have this 2 wide because I just feel better about having 2 blocks of width versus 1. And I am actually a little bit nervous about sneak mode because sometimes it doesn't necessarily work right. So you can think that everything is perfectly fine, and then the next thing you know, you're falling off of whatever surface you were holding on to, which is really not fun. So, we're almost there. We're almost there. I don't actually have enough dirt to get us all the way there. Alright. We need to come back with mining tools. Or, you know, we could do this instead. No, because I'm going to have to dig up way too much. And I don't want to do that by hand. Alright. Let's run home. Drop off what we have. What we got. And drop off our diamond gear because I don't want anything to happen to it. Pick up some shovels, pickaxes, and torches. And come back ready to mine. Okay. Alrighty. Still haven't finished that little upper area there. That's okay. I'll get to it. Here, this is empty. Yes, yes. Perfect. I don't want anything to happen to any of the diamond tipped gear. So I'm going to leave all of that here. I do need to get some water. I'll make 1 thing of bread to take with. And it's getting dark, so we might sleep before setting out again. That's okay. Provides some time to get things done. Okay, put that in there. So I need some more dirt. Do I have any dirt laying around? Running low on torches too, which is unfortunate. Some pickaxes. I think we're gonna have to make more. There's a shovel. I think I just saw the copper armor that I was looking for before, so that's awesome. Oh, that reminds me. Take off the diamond leggings before they get worn out. I don't want them to get worn out. Yeah, see? I do have. Awesome. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna need more wood. So far we've got a lot of leather, which is great. It's just not as helpful as fur because it won't let us make armor. I don't understand why they won't let you use leather as the base for armor. It would make more sense than fur, I think. Take an iron pick just in case? Okay. You've got a point. Would not want to miss out on an opportunity. And apparently I need more stone. Put that away. Come on. There we go. Let's see. I'm going to need a lot of shovels because I really want that saltpeter, so I'm going to be digging through a lot of sand. And then... Oh, wrong one. Here we go. One iron pickaxe. And we're going to be using our extra storage on this one. There we go. I'm going to take the food. Take a quick nap. I think that after I get the saltpeter that's over there and take a look in the cave, after that I'm going to go ahead and end the stream because it's been 2.5 hours so far. So I think after we do these last couple of things, I am going to go ahead and call it a night. What time is it? It's after 8 o'clock here. So I should probably figure out what I'm going to make for dinner. Let's see. I hope there's a lot of saltpeter there. Because so far I haven't found saltpeter anywhere else. So, cross my fingers and hope. Okay. Alright. Now I need to get that without having it drop into the water. But I think that I'm going to use sand instead of soil since I'm going to be digging a lot of sand up anyway. I might as well put it to good use. Yeah, I don't really know how stable the sand is that I'm walking on. So that's a bit of a point of concern there. This stuff I know how stable it is because I'm dropping it. So I can see it go to the bottom. But for the other stuff I'm not completely sure, which makes me mildly nervous. Okay. Let's dig this up. Just making myself feel better at this point. There we go. Now I know that I'm standing on something that's stable. So that makes me happy. to know that I'm on stable ground. And let's see. Oh, we're going to need a lot of sand. And I have to be careful because I have to take the sand from the top of that first. Otherwise it's not going to be very pretty. Oh boy, I'm going to end up with a lot of sand after this is over. Even using the sand as a base around this little island here, it's still going to be a lot left over. Okay. Oh, wrong thing. There we go. Okay. So now let's see here. Need to get all the way over there. Ooh, that was lightning. That's great. It's a lightning storm, and what am I doing? I'm standing on the top of a mountain. Yeah, because there's no way that this could end badly, right? Sure. No way at all. Very, very carefully here. Okay. Now we're down to what we want, which is good. Also want to be away from the lightning. I don't want to get hit by lightning. Let's just shore up the edges here a bit more. And by a bit, I actually mean a lot because... Ooh. We'll just edge a little bit closer to the giant mountain here. Hope that that kind of keeps me out of the way of the lightning. And hope that it goes away soon. Dying by lightning is somewhat interesting, but not enough that I want to get killed. So... Alright, 2 things of saltpeter. Oh, I should probably just go ahead and eat that. Maybe I should make a little shelter over here. Just so that I have something. Just in case. And let's see. I should go a little bit deeper. Okay. I hope that there's more saltpeter here. So far, I've actually only seen 2 chunks. So, or 2 blocks of the saltpeter ore. So I really am hoping that there's more. Because otherwise I'm going to be a little annoyed. I don't really want to have to dig up the entire mountain, you know? Okay. Alright, that's not a bad little shelter here. Safe, stable spot. That's good. Now, let's continue. Oops. Sorry, no water allowed. Okay. Where's the other piece? I think it must be pretty far up there. Okay. That means we're going to have to go pretty far up. Now, I also need to get across to there. So, this will be fun. It's a really nice thing that I'm planning to dig up this entire mountain of sand because I'm going to need it. Let's see. Oh, there it is, right up there. Seriously, just the one more piece? There's got to be more than that. There's got to be. Oh, I should dig that up before the block falls. Because inevitably it'll fall on my head if I don't. Okay. I don't want to back myself off of this thing into the water. Ooh, there's more. Okay. That's good. That's good. I was a little worried that I might not find a whole lot here. And I need to find a lot. Definitely need to find a lot. And I'm going to need more sand here. And I really should not do that because I'm digging into a mountain of sand, so the entire mountain of sand could come down on my head. Wow. Stop and think for a minute, would you? Okay. Let's go. And we'll go up here. Just kind of cut away into the rock as I go. There we go. Oh, all right. I'm going to have to step away for just a moment because apparently it's life or death that my dog has to go out. So I'll be right back. Okay. She's outside, so she'll be out there for a few minutes before she's ready to come back in. Dig up a bit more here. Okay. Need to be careful about just going straight through the mountain because the mountain has a lot of sand. And I don't want it falling on me. But, on the bright side, this is a really good amount of saltpeter. So this will be extremely helpful. Okay, it's dark. I need to go down and go to sleep here. Alright, and let's see. Oh, it's not going to let me... Oh, it's not going to let me sleep on that. Shoot. I didn't think about that. Okay. That looks pretty stable. I think we're safe. Alright, while I'm sleeping, I'm going to go tell my dog that everything is fine and she needs to come back in. Yes, everything is fine. Okay. Really? Another storm? Not what I wanted to wake up to. Oh well. Alright, let's see here. Really need to be more careful about digging up. Okay. Well, I'm nice and safe from the lightning in here, so dig up a whole bunch of saltpeter. I am going to need to get a lot more sand to finish the little land bridge over to the mountainside so that I can take a look and see what's in that cave there. But until the lightning goes away, I do plan to make a gun. Yes, definitely. Definitely. Because it just makes it so much easier to go after large predators, like bears. Of course, the diamond gear helps a lot with that, but the gun is very helpful. I don't think that there is a winter biome anywhere nearby. Otherwise, I would say that it's a really good idea to have a gun when you go after moose, because they're a little temperamental too. But yeah, I don't think that there's actually a winter biome anywhere near me. So, or not technically not a winter biome, a snow biome. Same thing as far as I'm concerned. But think I might be able to find some bison nearby. Again, kind of frustrating. Bison usually move in herds, and I really don't want to kill the entire herd because I can't use the meat from the entire herd before it goes bad, which is a shame. Really, really a shame. But we'll kind of cross that bridge when we come to it, so to speak. Okay, I think I've got a good amount of saltpeter, so now I just need sand to finish up the little land bridge. Ooh, level 10. Moving up rapidly. Very, very rapidly. Okay. Yeah, I think 40 sand is going to be enough to finish that little land bridge there. So we can go over and take a look real quick and see what's in the cave. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Never mind. It's sand. It's easy to move. There we go. Almost there. And voila. All right. Let's go see what we've got over here. Really? I thought that it's actually a cave. Is it? Maybe it's further over that way. All right. Well, we'll do a little bit of digging here. Let's see. Because I was sure that I saw an actual cave. So now I want to go find the cave that I saw. And then after that, take a look around and see if there's anything terribly interesting in it. I'm glad I brought a lot of pickaxes because, boy, I'm going through a lot of them. Ooh, this looks promising. Alright, maybe not so much. But on the other hand, maybe a little bit. Okay, this is interesting. This is interesting. Let's see. Okay, that comes out on the other side of the mountain. This. Okay. That goes, how far up does that go? I can't really tell. I want to get up there. So, I think this might be the easiest way. Ooh, almost out of torches. Okay, that doesn't actually go anywhere. Let's take a look down here, though. I think this might go someplace. Yep. Ooh, black bear. And I can't tell how much further down it goes because we're out of torches. Okay. All right, so I think we found the cave that we're going to explore on next Saturday's stream. For today, though, I am going to go ahead and call it a night. Gosh, I don't see any more coal anywhere over here either. I might be cutting down trees to burn to make coal. That's not a happy thought. That's not a happy thought at all. Alrighty, so yeah, I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. Thank you, everyone, for showing up and hanging out with me. I hope that you had a good time. I'm very, very happy with our progress here. It's awesome to have found those diamonds. So, thank you, Gamer, for suggesting going into the caves. Because of that suggestion, we discovered those diamonds. So that is awesome. And yeah, thank you guys very much. I hope that you tune in next Saturday for the next stream. And of course, tomorrow, I think, I'm like 90% sure that tomorrow around midday sometime, midday Mountain Standard Time, I'm going to be doing a live stream of Rising World. So if you're interested in that, keep an eye out. Stop in, check that out. If not, that's totally fine. I will see you next Saturday for the next Survivalcraft live stream. Thanks, guys. Have a great night.